Sorry about that, folks. The end of the last one, Chris had some issues, shall we say, which...
Technical issues.
Yeah. But, and also, we had to skip a month because January was just snow all day.
Yeah. The
So as a result, if you look at my screen, we are well ahead. We've bought Field 89 because it got ready to harvest. So next episode is going to be those massive beat equipment that we both adored.
Are we using that auger thing again?
Yeah, we'll use that and that auger wagon again. I think we'll do the full. But Chris is going to go and start moving pallets because that's the theme of this particular series. I'm going to be harvesting. We have the big sorghum field we planted. We have 2 canola fields, which are part of what we bought. We have 2 wheat fields. And that's going to be my plan.
My plan is, after the sale, is evaluate the pig food situation, which I probably have enough, and the sheep food should be enough, because then I'll finally get some more mammals to deal with.
Yeah. That's fine. What's the cow's food situation like?
Shouldn't be.
No, it's about 50%. All the chickens are well down, but as luck would have it, I'm going to be harvesting loads of stuff that they like to eat,
well,
so...
We still have stuff in our silo, don't we?
It's only about 2,500 litres, it's not a lot.
Okay.
Although it is wheat, so if I put it in the trailer first and then harvest on top of that,
Yeah.
I should then be able to...
Top them up.
I can go and top the chickens off, and then what I don't give to the chickens, I'll probably put 1 trailer load in our storage, so we've got chicken food.
Yeah.
And anything above that, I shall give to the grain mill.
Well, there's about 7,000 litres already in the grain mill, I believe.
Yeah, but we might as well keep that, because I can always do a factory upgrade on that. Don't forget we have that modding. No, that mod didn't work in multiplayer, did it?
No.
I'll tell you what, the grain mill really runs fast enough without it then in this series, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we seem to be giving it more than we can actually... It chomps through more than what we can actually give it, if I'm honest.
Which is not a terrible thing. Yeah, but once we get a lot of these bigger fields in action, it might not.
No, but that's a good thing, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing, but what I'm saying is, especially once we have all that canola done and we put that into one big field,
Yeah,
we might find things start to come a lot more our way.
Yeah, we don't actually have anything in silo. I thought we did.
No, I think we had a big sale day a few episodes ago.
I think there's another 5 thingy of milk in ready.
There probably is milk to be sold. That's something else we can sell today.
It needs to go into the
tanker first.
It needs to go into the tanker, which that's not going to give us a lot of milk.
That's why we have that other bigger tanker available to us at some point.
No, what I mean is it's not going to give us a lot of milk to sell. Because in the tanker there's about 4,000 litres. We have 5,000 litres waiting to be picked up. The best price at the moment is farmers markets on the rise.
Yeah.
I mean the bakery is the dairy is the best price, but the farmers market's on the rise. So I know there is a bit of repetition with the selling.
I'm going to take out a small loan to be able to afford.
Yeah, do it. If we can get a loan, just do it. We're not...
Just so I can afford to rent the freaking harvest head.
I mean, yeah, but we could probably pay that loan back off quite easily.
Oh, we'll easily be able to pay that loan back off. I think I was probably like 100 quid short, something like that.
You could have took a small amount. What will we talk? What will we discuss? What was the discussion topic before I ended up getting booted from my own server?
I think we were on about what we were doing today. Well, what was should have been yesterday, but as I said, we double skipped because.
Well, we had to. We couldn't do any work. And if anybody turned around and said, well, farmers in England would work in the snow, no, they friggin' wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
They would feed the animals. You know, they'd feed
Yeah, that's it. You wouldn't be doing anything.
They wouldn't.
In fact, we do better than they do because we don't have to worry about like ground compaction and shit.
No, whereas they do. They would definitely have to worry about that. Yeah, no, I've never known a farmer to work in the snow unless it's helping people recover their
Get out of
vehicles,
snow.
or, like I say, feeding animals that have been stored away. That's the only thing the farmers will do during winter months.
Yeah, correct.
I mean, they probably, I don't know. Do we do that much over here?
What's that?
Like the rapeseed and winter wheat and all that crap.
Yeah, we did. Clarkson did very last round, didn't he?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to do any like fertilization while there was snow on the ground. It wouldn't work.
No, obviously not. I mean, as much as I like Clarkson Farm, how much does he take it seriously, and how much is actually?
I think he took it.
I've got.
I think he took it more seriously as he got into it. I think to begin with he wasn't planning to. And then it became such a thing because when he was talking about like what the farmer had to go through to try and produce, I think he sort of realised. He probably didn't realise just how bad the situation can be for farmers. And I can't speak from experience here. I know one or two guys who are farmers. I sadly lost a friend who was a farmer last year, but
yeah, I know a few farmers.
no, it's not something I have direct experience in.
No.
Only through this.
Yeah, but this is an escape. You know,
Yeah.
this is us. You know,
We get the fun side of the farm. We get to play with equipment and
yeah. You know, I don't actually have any real life farming experience. I don't know about.
Would I give it a go? Possibly. I'd have to. I've thought in the past about because there's a big contracting company not far from me. I often thought about me going and seeing if they offer services as like a driver during contracting time and that.
Yeah, but
The thing is, I do so many hours at my main job that I don't exactly have.
yeah, but the thing is, as well, is don't you have to have? That's another thing. I mean, if anybody is a farmer, what do you guys actually have to have on your license? On your
There's a tractor. It'll be a tractor one because you can actually drive a tractor at 16. Legally on the road, you can drive a tractor at 16. I'm guessing it's its own category.
See, I'm not seeing it on my license.
No, off the top of my head, I'm blanking, but I know it's a fact that you can at 16 you can take the test for tractors.
Yeah, I'm not actually, unless it's either under the FKP or Q category.
Could be one of those. I'd have to go and consult my mate Google. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I discovered an interesting glitch. Do you use? I know I use. I don't know if I brought it into our series. The mod that basically means that forage harvest is compact.
Nope.
Which means you can hold more. Right. Okay. So when I got an interesting glitch with it. That if you basically ways that obviously a forage harvest has standard capacity, and you can press a button and it gives it something like 40% more. The idea being that it's like compacting the stuff in it. But what I found was if you then quit and reload, the game assumes that that was its default value and allows you to add 40% again.
Alright, no.
And that is basically infinite repeatable.
Yeah, no, never.
I ended up with one. The trouble is though, that mod doesn't take away weight. Because I ended up with one that started at 35,000 litre at 256,000 litre capacity. But then it was pushing its own wheels through the ground.
Yeah. So
I found it an interesting glitch with that mod.
so if I look at the back of my driving license, F is tractors. So we do have tractors on our license.
Yeah, but we don't have anything on it because neither of us have.
No. I've got a date by it.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Also, I'm guessing having like a car license covers you.
Mm.
But like I say, generally you can take that tractor
F?
test at 16.
Yeah, F is agricultural tractors. K is ride on mowers and pedestrian controlled vehicles. What the fuck that means?
That means, I can tell you what that means, because I used to know guys. Have you ever seen the guys in the city centre pushing those like giant hoovers?
Yeah.
That's
Them.
those.
Oh, right, okay.
You need a license for one of those.
Yeah, so...
Because I have a relative who works in the council, and one of his colleagues got done drink driving one of those things.
Wow, really?
Because he was going around doing his job, and he was stopping in one or two pubs on his way round. And got caught drunk in charge of a vehicle. That vehicle being basically one of those hoovers that you walk around pushing.
Yeah. Wow, okay. K, F is that. K is... F is tractors.
Those.
K is the ride on motors, pedestrian controlled vehicles. P is... What the fuck is P?
Plane vehicles, tanks. I know they had a category. I know it sounds stupid. I know they used to have a category.
And Q. P and Q.
Maybe they could be military machinery or something like that. Or could one of them be blue light certification?
Category P, you can drive two-wheel vehicles with maximum design speed of over 28 mile an hour, but no more than 31. The engine,
That sounds like something very specialist that we don't really know about.
its engine size must not... That's weird, because that's not a Is that a moped?
Unless it's them, because you get some of those like really big mopeds, don't you? That are like close to a bike.
It's classed as a moped because according to this, the minimum age for this type of license is 19. You've got to do your motorcycle.
Oh, right.
But they've got a separate thing for motorcycles.
I wonder if that's a throwback to
The old style.
Have you ever heard the term grandfather rights?
Yeah.
There's certain categories. It's like 'cause there's some lads, some old guys, who had an Arctic license without ever doing a test in an Arctic.
Yeah, because Q is Q apparently is category Q. Lets license holders drive 2- and 3-wheel vehicles without pedals if the engine size is no more than 50cc.
Yeah, so bikes or trikes.
Yeah.
But to finish off what I was saying for the many members who don't know, in England, back when wagons were starting to get bigger in like the 50s and 60s, the old wagon and drags were a lot more common than they are now. The government split the licenses so the Arctics were separate, and technically a wagon with a trailer came under the Arctic license.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of older guys who were driving wagons and drags, and they got grandfather rights on basically a rigid license to be able to use a wagon and drag. Now a lot of that will be coming to an end now, because I bet a lot of the guys who were old enough to do that probably retiring if no longer with us anymore.
Hmm.
But there was all kinds of funny because there's the laws changed.
And yeah, but that makes no sense because obviously because I had my old style license, the old license before the license updated.
So you had the old paper style.
Well, I didn't have the old paper style. I actually had the original card before they changed it.
Yeah, when you had the paper counterpart with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you passed around the same time. We'll have the same stuff.
Yeah, I still have it. But now on my new license, it's like category AM, A1, A2, and A.
Mm.
But AM is
Shortwave radio.
Yeah, but yeah, but AM is basically category Q and P.
So they've updated. The thing is, they'll have updated it, but at the same time, there'll be God knows how many people who got caught in like the old regulations.
Yeah.
And it's easier rather than trying to start messing around. It's easier just to put both on.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I want to do it, and eventually, if anybody, if I got enough support off this channel, I want to go back through and do my
Heavy goods
and put my bus side of things back on my license.
Yeah. You'd just have to do a CPC, wouldn't you?
Yep, for both.
Yeah, because my mother's the same. My mother's, she doesn't use it anymore, but she's still got the PSV license. Just would have to do a PSV to reactivate it. Do a CPC to reactivate it.
Yeah, you gotta do a CPC to reactivate, which is fucking con. And
don't get me started on those.
It's a fucking con. It really is.
It's one of the big reasons why I'm not driving wagons right now, because I refuse to get into that system when I can earn pretty much as much towing 3.5 tonners around.
It's honest to God, it's fucking con. It really is. It was a bullshit thing that they brought in.
Thank the EU for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was just like... It pissed me off because it's like... All that work I'd done towards my CPC then ended up becoming null and fucking shite. Null and void eventually.
Yeah, one thing, we're going to have a lot of straw to bale up next in the future.
But you see all the foreign trucks. They have to have CPC as well.
They're supposed to have them.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to. But that's why when half the time if you see a truck being pulled over and it's a foreign truck, more than likely they don't have. I think it's just the biggest pile of bullshit ever.
Oh, it was.
Because it's like you.
And it was so bad. And there's actually a chance for it to be properly useful. I'm not saying I agree with it, but they could have made it. But the fact that you can do the same course 5 times, and I'll qualify it.
Doesn't class anymore, that.
Have they actually changed that?
Yeah, you got to do 5 separate. You got to do 5 separate modules.
That makes more sense.
It's 5 separate modules, and then a driving practical thing.
Right.
That you have to. It's basically a demonstration of driving.
Yeah.
To pass the CPC now.
Right. Okay, they've changed that. They never used to. You used to just do the same course 5 bloody times.
No. It's now 5 separate fucking modules.
Oh, that's actually better.
And yeah, so I still think it's a fucking con. I mean, honestly.
Oh, it's 100%.
There's one place that I will go though if they're still around. If I ever got the money, and that would be the guys at Hesham.
That's where Shell passed her driving test with them.
Do you know who I mean?
Yeah. Named after the city with 2 letters after it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where Shell passed it, because they do all. That's where you do your driving test now.
Yeah, you.
She didn't take her lessons with them. I know they do their own.
Yeah, they do.
But she actually took her test there. That's now the test centre.
Oh, right, Yeah, that's where I'd go and do it through them rather than. I mean, don't get me wrong.
But to be honest, when I push forward to HGV, unless I end up with a firm who'll do it for me and recommend I'll go to them.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of hoping I can hit the sweet spot and land a firm that will pay for you to go through it.
You're not going to get many of them apart from a certain one in Carlisle, maybe. But you would have
let the event the last few years settle in a bit more, and see where the drivers' market lies.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to go to fucking Witness anyways.
Yeah.
With them, their training centre and all that shit.
Well, don't forget they don't exist anymore.
I know they don't.
But we might as well just say we're talking about Eddie Stobart here. I hate how cryptic we're being when we don't actually overly need to be.
I know we don't like, but we generally don't like mentioning companies.
But I think that one at that time was at the point. Plus, we've so many things to do with transport, what we do.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Stobart's was one of the biggest.
I still can't believe they got bought out.
He was a fiddle man.
A lot of these firms always were.
The biggest fucking fiddle going.
I've just realised the dashboard on this Ford actually accurately shows the hours that are on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I was gonna say that was a big. Stobart's been one of the biggest fiddles for fucking years. Stobart's had one of the highest driver turnovers because they didn't know how to.
They were one of them firms, and my
Treat the
dad
staff.
once put it the best. Because they were a firm that would put you through the test,
Yeah.
you went to them for a couple of years, because usually if a company puts you through, you sign a
2
contract
years.
saying I'll stay for 2-3 years. You do that,
Fuck off.
bash side out of a couple of their wagons while you're learning what you're doing, and then bugger off to somebody who actually pays well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how he put it, and he's like, it's quite true actually. If they could treat you like hell, which they do, then fair play, but you can soon sort of help swing that in your favour.
See, I would.
You're still loading pallets, aren't you? You're still loading.
I was loading, yeah. I was looking at. Well, I was also looking at the fucking categories at the time.
You look at your driver's license stuff, yeah.
Right, where am I going now? I've got to go to the factory.
Preserve food.
haven't I?
If you just follow that road, it'll take you right up to it.
And it's just no. My whole point of my HGV was I wanted to get in with not Stobart. I wanted to get in with a decent company.
You know, if somebody like them at least got you through the door.
I tried. I tried with Stobarts. They weren't interested.
I'm surprised with you, especially when you're like knowing how to drive a coach. I thought that would have put you maybe a step closer.
Yeah, no, they weren't
Because
interested.
you'd already experienced of handling a very large vehicle.
I know. No, they weren't interested. I was like, right, okay. Fuck you then. Sort of thing.
You know what I might just do? I might, all this week, might just go into storage for chicken food. Because we're only going to be just over a trailer load, so...
Yeah, well, you're not going to give the chicken some.
Yeah, I'm going to go and see what the chickens will take first, and what the chickens don't take go into storage. What I'm saying is I won't put any wheat into the grain mill. That can just be the sorghum.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
So believe me, that big sorghum field should give us...
Yeah, but it was just so annoying that they wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's understandable.
And I'm thinking, look, it's not like I don't know how to fucking drive a big vehicle.
That's what I'm saying. You had an advantage to me over a lot of like me. Because the biggest thing I've done is a 3.5 ton van.
Stick me on. I know you have 7.5 ton trucks. Stick me on a 7.5 ton.
Probably actually smaller than the coaches you were driving beforehand.
Yeah. Or better yet, why, you could have just stuck me on the fucking rail side. See, there was one company, if I wanted to try and get in with that company, the only company wasn't a truck company, it was actually a train company. And unfortunately, when I tried applying, they didn't have anything,
Yeah.
which was DRS.
Hmm.
Which
Yeah, I know that.
don't think they actually had DRS.
Probably not. I've only taken over 3 times since then.
I've gone too far, haven't I? No. Have I? No. Yes,
No, well, you turned one too early, actually.
I have.
If you follow that road up, take your third left from where you are now.
You know, I always wanted to do the freight side of things.
Hmm.
The thing was, I even tried Malcolm's, and even they didn't have any driving positions, and it was like, are you fucking kidding me? I tried a lot of the local firms as well. It's just like, really? None of yous are willing?
Maybe you just picked a bad time.
It's like if I'd have had my CPC and, you know, when we had all that driver shortage, I'd have been fucking well away. You know, I'd have been alright. But, you know, I did my test in Manchester. Didn't pass it, because I fucked up coming out of the test center. But what do you expect? It's a place that I didn't know. Yeah, I hit the fucking curb, didn't I?
So failed it within like 5 minutes of setting off.
Yeah, the reverse went perfect. The rest of the test was fucking almost flawless. I had, according to the company, if it had passed my test, I'd have had one of the lowest minor marks that company's had. Basically.
Yeah. Just unlucky then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was unlucky that I hit that curb. And it was a little bit gutting that.
I can imagine, yeah.
Especially when I had got Manchester, I'd fucking paid all that money and everything. It was like an intense course, and I had the advantage, but it was just like my the driving instructor guy for the truck said, you know, get out of your bus mode. And it's like, look, I drive buses for a fucking living. How am I supposed to get my mentality out? Well, I don't drive any buses anymore, but how am I supposed to get my head out of bus mode? The different, you know, I drive a fucking coach that is bigger than this 7.5 ton truck.
Yeah.
So that, you know, don't. And it's like I said to him, because I said to him after the lesson, I said, how am I supposed to get out of the mentality, right? I said, I drive a coach that is bigger than this vehicle. So the size of this vehicle isn't the issue to me.
Yeah.
It's the gears that are the issue.
Yeah, because most of your coaches will have been autos by that point.
No, I used to drive mans. I was driving manuals. I did have an automatics, but most of the coaches I actually drove were manuals at that point.
But they were just a straight box, they were a range changer out.
Yeah, they were a range change. I mean, it took me... He said, well, you know, considering and do you know what he said to me the second lesson? After the second lesson? He goes, okay, I told you to get out of the coach mentality. And he goes, I'm sorry for even saying that to you. Because he said you picked the gearbox up of the range splitter basically within 2 days. And yeah, he apologized for telling me to get out of the coach mentality. Because he said, you know, your driving is good. Your driving's like better than what he'd had. You know, because there's no people struggling with, you know, he'd had people struggling with the gears and all this lot, and kind of like stalling the truck and all this that. You know what I mean? It's like people
Yeah.
that have not got experience within that, and you know he did apologise and said, you know, I'm sorry for telling you to get out of that mentality because you are, you know, you've got a good driving style.
Mm.
And it's like you said, yeah, you were right to point out to me that it's not that I need you know, it wasn't that he needed me to get out of that mentality because otherwise I would start panicking because of the size of the vehicle, which I didn't.
Yeah.
Because, like I said to him, I drove a coach that's bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to drive. I have driven the triaxle with rear steer.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot bigger than a 7.5-ton wagon.
How do you find them triaxle? Were they any a lot different to drive to a standard one?
Yeah.
Better, worse?
Better.
Could just turn tighter.
Yeah. Turn circle was a lot fucking better on the bastard.
Yeah, well, basically, they turn not far from off within their own wheelbase.
Hmm.
I remember a few years ago I was talking to a lad who's actually driving milk tankers. And they were just going through a bit of a change round in what they were using, because they were using eight-wheeler rigids. The majority of them were what I call a traditional eight-wheeler, a 2-and-2 setup.
What, two at
the front, two at the back.
Two at the front, two at the back.
And they'd started getting some in of what's known as a trident.
Yeah, which is rear steer on the
And I said,
back.
well, like, a rear steer at the back. It's basically 1 and 3 rather than 2 and 2. So you got a front steer axle, you got a double drive in the middle, and a steer at the back. And I said, you know, well, they allows. He said the tridems. He said the drivers are fighting over them.
Yeah.
Because he said, generally with eight-wheelers, there was two options. You had a rear steer, which meant they turned beautifully. But as soon as it got sticky, they were stuck. Or you got a double drive, which wouldn't get stuck, but had a turning circle that rivaled the QE2.
Yeah.
He said the tridems were an absolute best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Because you said because double drives, I mean, I have a lot of interest in construction, say family and that, and they were always double drives.
Yeah.
Because when shit got muddy and sticky, you needed that extra drive axle to help pull it out.
But
the sacrifice was manoeuvrability sometimes.
But if the
in construction, it was considered worth it.
Yes, but if the fuckers broke down, the recovery guys have a hassle. Especially when they've got to pop that fucking half shafts on the bastard.
And then you got to pop 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
Got an extra one to do. To be honest, with an 8-wheel, especially if it was loaded, they tend to flatbed them. Because just trying to like suspended tow them was not good. They generally get to the point where the Arctic flatbed would come out.
Oh yeah, I know to get the Arctic. Usually, generally, it would be possibly FCC sometimes. FCC would come out with a big teacup. I love that cab.
Oh, it's a fair beast, like.
My uncle who lives in Sweden used to fucking drive that teacup. He used to work for FCC.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right, so I've refilled the chickens thing, and we've got an extra 26,000 litres in storage.
FCC still... that's not bad.
Yeah, they've got a depot just around the corner from me.
Yeah, there's...
Obviously nice and easy to get to the motorway.
Is that not the cop shop one, though?
No, there's that, there's if you mean the Wombles, they've got a depot around here as well.
No, FCC have a... FCC have a cop shop depot somewhere.
No, it's not that one.
Or is that at Kendall?
I think it's just a bit of a storage yard where I think there's not the big heavy stuff is kept there. Easy access to the motorway.
Yeah.
Some of the big goes off on the motorway. They've got things. Because obviously where you are, they'd be an hour away.
But I don't know if there's a base around here. I don't know if the base were near me at the minute.
Well, they obviously started out, hence the name.
Yeah,
but like I said, I think when they start getting like motorway deals.
Yeah, FCC started towards... Isle of Way?
That way? Wow, this is a good load you got on this today.
Yeah, I've still got fucking flour to get, yeah. I've only got one more pallet to pick up now. Yo, I want to get it all. Is there anything else? Is there any eggs to sell?
There is 3 full pallets of eggs.
Might as well get the eggs sold, mightn't we? Or have they? Have they got
No,
better
just
price
sell them for
somewhere
now.
else?
We don't need them yet. We're a long way off needing them for stuff of our own.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, because I know Egertons aren't based around here. Egertons are based up.
They have some on phone
Egertons,
services.
Egertons are up north though.
Yeah, but they have a base at phone services. They have on the Southway as well.
On the access road.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And once again, just to give themselves nice, easy motorway access if you need it.
Is it Macadam? Is that still?
Yep, they're near me.
No, no, I thought they went fucking bust.
Nope. So going strong.
They still got their big fucking rotator, or not?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Most of them use a 2-winch rotator sometimes.
Hmm. Right, so I've started baling this straw. Just get. I started an AI off doing that field. So for now, I'll just leave the drivers go and unload him, just to let him get.
It's 42,000 litres of soup, 42,000 litres of soup, 42,000 litres of soup. 4,000
It's a lot of soup.
4,000 litres of preserved carrots. Is that you?
I think that was for the AI.
Board?
Oh no, he's just parked there ready for when he's unloading. I think he should be off the road in it.
Yeah, he is.
Speaking of unloading, there he is.
Yeah, I'm just got to say, I'm just pulling into the. I'm guessing.
Wow, that trailer looks.
I'm put it up on the light, otherwise it's never gonna get going.
And by looking at that, we might be needing another high horsepower tractor again in the very near future.
Got some pig food, but that needs to get. That'll can get.
Yeah. I can't wait to see how much money you make off this sale as well.
I haven't got the eggs yet. I've got to go and get the eggs.
I know, but once you got everything on, what do you?
Come on, get on there.
You make good money. What I may just do is jump ahead and actually buy the piano maker. I won't buy the sawmill just yet. With the trees going, buy the piano maker. Or even if you make a real one, we could maybe even square off some of these loans.
Personally, I would square the lawns off.
Hmm.
Just because the more lawns we kind of square off, then the better, really, because then we've not got that hanging over us all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the rental on that trailer you're pulling. I'm quite happy to keep that for a little while.
Oh, definitely keeping this for a while. Because it's coming in very useful.
I'm not selling the other one, because the other one isn't worth a lot. Number two, having 2 flatbeds around probably isn't the worst thing in the world.
No, I mean, really, you know, big sales like this.
An Arctic would be ideal, but we
Yeah.
haven't got one.
But it's not just that, it's it's just the fact that this probably is better. This trailer's better for a lot of bales and this this transport, whereas that blue flatbed, if you know, say I need to run some pig food up,
Yeah, that'd be easier for that.
you know, there's no point. Honestly, no point like getting this trailer just to run, I don't know, 3 pallets of pig food, say. Or,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know, because you could probably fit more. You could probably fit shit of pig food on this trailer.
Oh yeah.
Whereas, you know, stuff like these pallets are a little bit more bulkier.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is chomping through the stuff still.
Oh, don't worry. I think that sorghum field is going to feed it for quite a while.
I mean, there's
Like I
still,
said, I've decided to keep
there's
all
still,
the wheat for.
there's still 26,000 litres of oats in here, and still 31,000 litres of wheat
Yeah, I know.
in here.
I know. Good in it. And I think the next one on that big sorghum field, I might just stick barley on there or something like that.
I mean, at some point we're going to have to look at sugar beets and stuff.
Oh yeah. Which hopefully we're not a million miles away. 'Cause like I said, my next thing is to do that piano tuner because that's part of this map.
Yeah, obviously.
And then once we've got that squared off, then my next thing is donuts.
Yeah, well, we need...
Because the flour mill's going to be running by that point, so flour's not going to be any shit.
No. Eggs.
Eggs we have seem to have. Considering we're already at like 3 full pallets, the egg production actually seems really good as well.
Then there's going to be sugar, which we have an idea for the sugar. We know how
Yeah.
we're going to do the sugar.
Well, I'm pretty sure that harvester we got for doing the red beets and that will also do sugar beets. So we could probably tie that in together and do a big.
Well, yeah,
Be another.
there is that.
Obviously, we've still got my processing factory. If we can soon plan down a sugar mill.
Well, that's what I mean.
Then we need a donut factory, a donut shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, so things are progressing. I'm here just getting these straw bales just to start. So if I get the straw bales ready, sort of next episode we're gonna do that big house, but soon on I can collect the bales and then start getting these fields turned around.
The thing that's the thing that's improved over the games, yes, it's not entirely clear when you're up close. When you're up close to the canned soup, it looks a bit pixelated. But when you're up to the, up to the flour and stuff, that kind of holds it on a bit.
Yeah, the flour's the older.
Yeah.
Flour's base game.
That's what I mean. But the
whereas soup isn't.
The imagery on the soup and the preserves are a bit meh.
Well, that's the one thing, 'cause it's like the way stuff looked in the trailer. He's never found some songs, so you can tell it's just a 3D model, a 2D model, sorry, laid on a trailer.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look like a trailer full of beans would look.
No.
Which I get limitations of hardware and the catering to machines a lot less powerful than yours. But at the same time, the option to make it look a bit more realistic wouldn't be unappreciated.
Yeah. And the problem is...
I mean, would you go as far as I flip between actually having it so like trailers, loose stuff was still loose if you like rolled a trailer and stuff fell out?
Then we're getting into snow-runner territory though.
Oh, it's I don't want snow in the terrain and all that.
That's what I mean now. We're kind of getting into a little bit of snow-run territory. Because if you think about it, you roll a trailer in snow-runner.
Yeah.
You lose your load.
Yeah, but to me, if it's strapped down well, you wouldn't. What I mean is just more of a tipper.
Well, yeah.
If I have a tipper full of canola and I flip it, the canola spills out.
But then, how much...
Grab a loading shovel and pick it back up.
But how much of an aggravation will that be just to the casual players?
Possibly. No, I'm not disagreeing with you, I understand.
Or...
Toggleable.
Yeah.
I've said that with a lot of things. Yeah, make it toggleable.
Fucking hell, I've just got another pallet of pig food and another pallet of bastard flour just spawned. Does it really want me to move right now? I've still got eggs to pick up here, boys. And I know I'm just dumping it up on top of the trailer right now, guys, but I'm
Just straighten it out once he's...
just trying to get it all up on the trailer right now. But it's not.
If you're going to struggle, go and sell what's on there and leave till a future date the eggs.
No.
If you want.
No, I'm just struggling to get up there now. Because you
Climb on the tractor.
well, there is that, or you climb on the tyre. Climb on the trailer tyre. And it'll...
I have to find climb on the tractor if you're in that trouble.
Yeah, there is that, or you... That's it, you can get up... Because the one side is on an angle of this trailer's slightly on an angle.
Oh my god, look at all them numbers on there. Fucking hell.
Numbers what?
The stuff that's actually on board.
I don't even know how much is on board, if I'm honest.
Hang on, I'm throwing you these last 2 pallets up.
1 second then. I'm just picking...
I'm guessing the pig food you're just leaving for now.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave the pig food there for now. I'm just going to get this...
You're gonna get this shitter.
Just going to get this sold.
Yeah.
Is that the last 2 on board?
That's the last 2 that were down on the floor, yeah.
This is where the game will mock me and spawn another. Yeah, I can get the... If you... I don't know what you're doing.
Bailing.
Okay.
What did you want?
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't know the numbers on this trailer right now.
It's a lot.
What's the betting I've just royally screwed myself. Yep, I chucked a fucking pallet off, didn't I, by accident? It's only a pallet of flour, so it's a quick put on the back. Will
It move.
Yeah. Will I be able to get it? Right, no more pallets. That's not as much flour as I thought, though.
Not as much as we had last time we did it.
No. That's going to be an issue getting out of here.
What's that?
The fucking tree right in the entrance. On the hedge.
Well, that might be one of the first ones to get cut down then, but... She's struggling a bit.
No, my ping got unhappy then. For some reason.
Could be too many pallets in close proximity almost.
Maybe, but I've never had problems. We've never had this problem before. We didn't even have this problem in competitive multiplayer.
It might be worth you actually parking outside and just throwing the eggs over the fence.
What I'm going to do is actually park on the grass.
Hmm.
Not park
I
on
just
the
think
road.
getting that trailer through the entrance might be a bit...
Yeah, you're having a laugh, aren't you? I'm not going to get that through there.
And once you've done that sale, if you want, while you've got that trailer on board, you can grab all these straw bales and take them up, because you want them for the pigs and that, don't you?
Yeah, oh god. Okay,
You
so
can probably have these straw bales. I don't think I need them down here.
there's 4. I'm not going to touch that slight pallet, but there's like 4.
No, don't take a bit of a pallet, just take the full ones.
There's 4 full pallets here of eggs.
Nice.
It's not bad.
I mean, they're selling for 1,300 a pallet, 1,000 litres, so...
Yeah, but the 1,400 are fucking 1,400 per pallet.
Yeah, I know, so they're selling for more, so... Be interesting just how much money you make off this sale, because this is going to be a lot of stuff.
Oh, too right, it'd be interesting to see what comes off this.
It's all Earl and Grag. In fact, the best price for eggs is Farmer's Market, but... Just take it all to Earl and Grag. I'm not bothered about trying to...
Yeah, I wasn't really going to divvy up the eggs.
But no, the price is better at the farmer's market.
For what,
The price
eggs?
is better at the Erngrat. Sorry, I was reading the wrong line. It's milk that sells at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
Derp.
Milk is the good price at the farmer's market.
Well, that could be something I might be able to go and do once I've...
Well, you might need to fill the tanker up a bit more.
Yeah, well.
You're gonna have to... If you're using AI, you're gonna have to watch the balance. I know it only takes a thingy, a dollar or whatever.
Oh yeah, well clear of any of that problem. If you're going to sell that thing soon...
I'm just getting the last pallet now before I set off.
Yeah, we're well clear on that. We're nothing to worry about in that department.
There's 5,343 milk that can go into that tanker.
Yeah.
And
No
in the
problem.
tanker already, it might not tell me. No, it's not going to tell me, is it? Because I think the tanker's on the trigger. Actually, doesn't tell me. Does it tell me the contents? Come on, I think I had.
No, it doesn't.
I thought I had the pixel. There we go. 4,219 inside the tanker.
There's like 10,000 litres basically.
Yeah. You have to be a certain way on that tanker to get it to register.
Right.
When you use the whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you bollocks head. I need to get up on the trailer. A minute. Am I gonna be? Oh, I have to get up on the tractor. Ready up. I could put the eggs at the front, but I might as well keep the eggs at the back. Oh, come on. There must be a slight bit of... Oh, fuck it.
There must be an end of a sentence there somewhere.
No, there must be a slight bit of like an overhang bit where if you go too far, it'll just...
Possibly.
Basically, that's ridiculous.
Well, what you've got on that?
Yeah. 42, 42, 42, 4,000, 16,000, 5,600.
Nice.
Take your guesses now at how much.
I reckon you get 300k.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, 'cause you got 200 on last time. That was without flour, wasn't it? That big one got like, so I reckon you get 300k.
Yeah, because we didn't have the flour on last time, did we?
No.
Because it was 60k for flour on its own.
Yeah. I think it was more flour than you got there, but...
Yeah, there was more flour. I'll hazard a guess. I'm gonna go about 250,000.
Either way, either one of those will clear off our loans. And leave us with a little bit of spending money for next episode to rent the big boys with.
I mean, I'm gonna say it'll be about 250,000.
We'll probably do the same again as last time. We'll see if there's any good contracts to go at the same time. So we rent the machine, just try and offset the cost of renting it.
Yeah.
Because there is a couple more parsnip fields near ours.
That's a new one.
What's that?
I just saw like a billboard that says thanks to all the farmers in 2023
Oh yeah, it's
and
one of
beyond.
them by the shop. I was actually going to make that thumbnail when I load this for you.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, and I say sometimes I pay attention to billboards, but then sometimes I don't.
For those wondering, that's because basically I send my copies over to him via YouTube, because it's easier than any other method we found. So you guys never see these thumbnails, but they exist in the back end. It's either that or the one that has in big red letters, do not upload this.
Yeah. But usually, I mean, I
I've
did.
started grabbing the screen grab while we're playing and trying to use that.
Yeah, thanks for the farmers of something of 2023 or whatever. But usually, one of the thumbnails which David took was, if you remember back from one of the episodes, that not this trailer, but the old blue trailer was overloaded.
Yeah, that was the one on the back of the Renault. That's one of my computer backgrounds right now.
Hmm.
In fact, I want to have a look at this trailer you got now before you.
Well, I'm going over on the grass anyways, I usually do. Yeah, pretty well stocked, innit?
That's not bad, is it?
No.
Yeah, they're kicking teddies. And then when you've done that, there's going to be like 15 bales for you to pick up to take up.
Yeah. What field are they on?
Some are on 32, some are on 52. You ought to use that trailer you got on your back.
Will it pick the same type or double?
No, they're all the same type.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm only making one type. If I'm doing silage, I'm doing it with the pit, so I don't need to make multiple types.
Spin it round. Get off the track. I don't know where the train is. I think the train came down. Then the good thing about this trailer is it won't get grounded.
Yeah. Oh, it's completely a better trailer than the other one.
But
and that's no offence to the other one,
but it's just keeping that other trailer round for the likes.
That other trailer's got its use. Yeah, I'm not giving it. Plus, I think it was so cheap to buy. I don't think it'd sell for anything.
No, and plus, for, like I say, pig food storage, whatever. It's for moving like pig food or wool.
Just in general, for moving other bits and pieces, I still see use for it.
I mean, I still got to get the transport trailer for the animals yet.
Yeah, well, that's look at.
Right, so how much was that? That was 93 just.
Yeah.
Because I have to spin round now.
Yeah.
Come on. 188.
Sounds like it's about 270 somewhere.
And we're almost at like 300,000.
Do you want me to pay off the loans?
How much is, what did I say the loan was?
105, 170. Yeah, it's under 200,000 to pay off all three.
Yeah, pay the loans off. Has it done that thing? No, or is it?
No, not on any of them yet.
Has it straight cleared them?
Well, where you have to end up putting one in.
Yeah.
Not yet, it hasn't. And this one, we've literally not done anything on, so. Right, all three loans are cleared.
And we still have 107,000.
Which we know will be enough to be able to afford to rent
the
big harvesters for doing the beats next time.
And the
yeah. That big auger wagon.
Yeah, that was it. And then obviously I've got to pick up. I will look at getting the animals in next episode. Just because right now I could get them now, but I don't want to start messing with animals right towards the end of this.
If you want, you can be clever here. Grab all them bales, unload them onto the flatbed. You know, unload them so you can strap them down. And then you can probably get those pig foods that by the thing on top of it. And take the whole lot to your storage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where the hell am I going?
Well, field 52 is the one directly behind our farmyard. Field 50, that's one of them, yeah. In fact, no, field 50 is not ready yet, is it?
No.
52, you see where the Renault is?
No. Oh. Yeah, I see the bales.
Yeah, and then the other field's the one behind the grain mill.
Is that an AI?
That's me. I've just unloaded a full load
Christ.
into sorghum into the flour mill. So then after this, I'll be doing. I might end up leaving those 2 canola fields till next episode. We'll see how we get on.
Right, so
Unfortunately, I didn't rent the big Colossus. I rented the TARDIS because of money. Now the TARDIS is good. It's 10,000 litre capacity, but it's only 12 mile an hour even with the limiter taken off.
yeah.
So that slowed us down a little bit. But it's not the like I've said a few times. Withering's off, so it's not like we're losing out.
Well, yeah, we've had to wait anyways. We got.
What I'm going to do now, have a quick look at contracts, and if there's a good couple of like passive contracts, if I take them out now, then obviously it won't wither and they'll be ready for us tomorrow.
Yeah, they'd be ready.
And then that way we can use them. Probably do the contracts first, then move on to our fields.
Yeah.
The contracts just help to pay for. There's not really any really high paying ones.
There isn't because of our economic difficulty level.
Field 57, which I know is right next to ours, so that's an easy one. Field 87 is the other one that's like really close by. Preserve Food Factory. Oh, that's also handy.
Hmm.
Well, they want it taken to the Preserve Food Factory, which means that the overspill will just go into our stock.
Go into the stock.
That's the only one actually that's any good to us. That's annoying. It's £8 which at least takes a little bit off.
Yeah. I mean that.
The other one's like, there's a field here of red bee which is paying 1,600.
And you wouldn't get a lot of overspill from that either.
No, so they to me aren't worth it. So I've taken that 57, which is right next to our red bee field.
God damn it.
So what we do is we harvest that, then we harvest 89, which is our parsnips.
Yeah.
And just take the whole lot in one go. To there. You're in difficulties over there.
No.
Why are the bales up in the air?
They're not.
On my screen, yeah.
Okay, well that's a bit of... Hang on, like...
To me the bales are floating above the bed.
Yeah, no, they're not. There's one more thing that needs...
Like you've not collected all the bales there, have you?
Yeah.
I can only see 4 bales on the trailer.
There's 14 bales.
I'm only seeing 4.
Right, well we'll get into this point of the night then.
Yeah, well luckily we're on sort of the last. I mean we can do a split and start next one in the same day if we want because there's quite a lot of sorghum fields still to do. We're an hour, so
Well...
maybe we do a rare split day. I'll stop this harvester here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to probably do a split day. Because if you check the weather...
The weather's looking good for the rest of the day, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, until like 2 AM in the morning.
Yeah, it's more...
March, but we can deal with that when we get
It
there.
was more just checking the others. Yeah, no, according to my screen, there's like 2,000 litres of pig food and 14 bales.
I can only see the 4 bales. So let me jump in this before you clean. Let me jump in a second. Just jump out a sec. Yeah, it's showing me 14 bales, but it's showing me that on the numbers.
But it's not showing you visually.
But graphically, I've literally just got 4 bales floating above the bed here.
Weird.
And then those pallets of pig food are actually sat on the bed.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm guessing on your screen those pig food are above or on top of bales.
No,
You have to undo the belts for it
they're
to.
actually. They were actually sat inside the belt. Inside the bales.
Undo these straps. Ah, now the bales have appeared. Now you've done the
Unload.
yeah. Here, I'll fix that. I want to do with that. Mm.
There is still some. I thought there was. Didn't unload that pig food.
Right, it's all gone. On my screen, now it's all gone in.
Yeah, it didn't unload the pig food, one of the pig food pallets, because the pig food was on its side.
Yeah. So you've now got a good amount of stuff in there to get you started.
176,000 litres of grass, 13,000 pig food, and 127.
It's a really good amount to get you started, shouldn't it? Also.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so the shopping list for me is going to increase. I need a telehandler. I'm gonna need at least a small tractor that can run a fucking straw shredder.
There's always one of the Fords, the TW or something like that.
Right.
You have the TW35, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's just in case you need.
Well, you can have it there if we need to nick it back down and take it back down. But
Yeah, but
I'm thinking I'll be honest with you. There's a Massey 8S in the used vehicle section right now, which is not for tonight, but he's eyeing me up.
Yeah, but how much?
At the moment, with the best engine, you're looking at 130,000.
Yeah, we're just shy of that.
Yeah, but by the time we've done a few more bits and pieces, we might not pay. Anyway, that's for future.
Yeah, but even if there's, like I say, I just want something that's gonna.
I think you could probably have this TW35. I know you're not the biggest fan of it, but for what he needs to do up there, and it's like 100 odd horsepower, it's actually good power.
Yeah, can you? Oh fucking hell! I forgot about this field. Never mind.
What field?
I forgot about the grass. I can just drive over the grass, really.
You can drive over grass fields, yeah, they won't.
Is that bottom gate open?
I think it is, yeah.
Just because yeah, it is. It's just I'm spinning in the yard now. Gonna leave.
Yeah, well, I'm leaving this harvester and that up here. We'll can resume these next time.
So yeah, we're gonna end this one here. So obviously, thank you for joining us. Thank you to David joining me.
Always a pleasure, you know that.
So you guys know the plans for the next one. Obviously, don't forget to let us know in the comments about whether we should look at the possibility of adding in precision farming.
Yeah.
And don't forget we're Sport Channel, merchandise, Patreon. You know, you can do Twitch subscription.
Now the new shorts section of the YouTube channel.
There is the bits.
More stuff going up there.
There will be. And we shall see you next time. So until then.
Later, folks.
Goodbye for now.